get asked on a daily basis, what is the proper way of doing anal? What most people don't realize is that throughout my entire adult career, the majority of my scenes were all boy-girl anals. So today I'm going to go and discuss a very simple tutorial on the proper ways to prep and get yourself ready for anal. So this is your anal 101. The first thing I tell a girl is to try things at home at first, because it's more important to be comfortable at home before you do it on camera. So I'm going to reiterate, please do this at home before doing it on camera. But the second step would be, I tell a girl that she should go and buy a butt plug. One of my favorites, and the only one that I've ever used throughout my entire career, was made by Doc Johnson. It was a rubber butt plug. They usually come in 3 sizes, small, medium, and extremely way too huge. I tell the girls to stay away from the small ones because they don't stretch you out correctly, and stay away from the really huge ones because typically that can tear you while you're trying to prep, and you need something that's a little bit more comfortable for your tushy. The second thing what you do is, once you buy the butt plug, which is the medium-sized butt plug, they usually come in 3 separate colors, which is black, red, and kind of like a flesh color for the butt plug, is to make sure you sanitize it before usage, and every time you do use it, it's very important to sanitize your toys. The second thing is what proper lubes to use. I've used a multitude of lubes. The best lube that I've used that worked extremely well for me was made by Eros. I got the oil-based one, and the reason why I use particularly the Eros is because for some reason when you are using your own spit with the lube, it kind of helps re-lubricate, so you're not consistently putting too much lube inside of you or on your toys or on a penis. So that's very important. The next thing is, how do I prep? How do I know I'm doing this well? So basically what I do is I tell the girl, first thing to do is to, now that you have your toy, now that you're ready to go with your lube, the next thing you need to do is learn how to use an enema. The first thing what you would do is buy an enema. I always tell girls, don't use the solution within the enemas. Empty them out and put extremely warm water inside the enema bottle. And the reason for this is, if you use the actual enema, it can cause you to have very bad symptoms on set, and unfortunately it will not turn out the best for your man. The second thing is, the reason why you're using extremely warm water is because when you use cold water, it has a tendency of staying within you, and it doesn't want to come out until you're actually being penetrated, and then it's a huge mess that can be created. For some reason, warm water has a tendency of releasing itself out quickly so that you can cleanse yourself. What I typically do is tell the girl to fill up the bottle 2 to 3 separate times with warm water, put it inside of herself, clean herself out. Once you are completely clean, the next step is to take your toy, put the lube on the toy and also on the rim of your tush, and literally start little by little inserting the toy into your tush. As you're inserting the toy, there's a little trick of the trade, and I know a lot of women have done it vaginally, where they use Kegels. Well, Kegels are very helpful when doing anal because it allows you to stretch your anal cavities a little bit more and allows the toy to insert a little bit faster. So if you're doing Kegels as you're pushing the toy inside, what happens is it allows the toy to insert very easily. Once the toy is inside, you let it sit inside of you for about 30 minutes to an hour. Usually if you're having at-home anal sex, you would put it inside of you for 30 minutes, take it out. If you're on set, I usually tell a girl, the moment you get into the makeup chair, you should have it in the makeup chair, and until you're ready to start shooting, you leave the toy inside of you so that it doesn't give the opportunity for your anal cavities to close again. If you're on set, once you take off the toy, when you're ready to start shooting, or when you're home after 30 minutes and you're ready to go and try anal, what you would do is go to the bathroom one more time, and then what you would do is basically take enema again with just warm water and just clean out whatever excess might be in there, and then you're ready to go. And you're completely prepped, ready to start shooting. You're completely stretched, so it won't hurt you anally as much. The trick of the trade is to find the position that works well for you. For me, it has always been reverse cowgirl because it allows me to insert the man's penis gently and at my own pace into my tush, and that made it a lot more comfortable for me. So I like being in control, especially in that first position. Each girl is differently, so you have to find the position that is the most comfortable for you. Secondary to that, it would be, most people think that if you go slow during anal sex, it actually hurts less. And that's actually contrary to that statement. It's fine to go slow as you're first inserting, but once the penis has inserted completely, it is more important. The faster you go, the less it hurts because it actually opens you up more and it gets you closer to the chances of orgasm. Another trick of the trade to orgasm during the time of anal sex is while you're being penetrated anally is to basically masturbate with your fingers, clitoral or internal, based on what's more comfortable for you, whether or not you get stimulated internally or externally. That usually helps with relieving some of the pain as you're getting adjusted to anal. These are very important, and I think it's very important that each girl understands this, but this is the VIP Connect, www.thevippconnect.com, giving you your anal 101 lesson.